The University of Newcastle, Australia is a world-class university offering excellence in teaching and research, but it's our dedication to the student experience that I believe sets us apart. This short video will provide an overview of our first semester orientation and some of the wonderful activities that the students are able to undertake.
Here at the University of Newcastle International Office, we're responsible for the arrival and orientation of international students to the university and Newcastle community. This year we've just completed Semester 1 2014 orientation. We saw 670 or just over 670 international students arrive from a variety of different locations.
Studying overseas isn't just about being at a particular university, it's also about going to live in a new place. So our orientation program is very much about that. It's not just about settling students into the university itself, but also about getting them out there to experience everything Newcastle has to offer.
We went to Nobby's Beach for the Sun, Sand and Surf Day, and it was a fantastic day. We had wonderful weather, so it was an iconic Newcastle beach. The students were engaging with our volunteer surf lifesavers, and they taught them about beach safety, which is pretty important to navigate our surf conditions in Australia. Basically, the students went through some drills in the surf, so running out and doing surf rescues. They got out on the boards and did some bodyboarding. I think a few might have actually stood up, so that was pretty cool. They then came back and did some beach activities in the afternoon, some volleyball, and just basically hung out at the beach, which was really nice.
Every semester we take students out in orientation to Nelson's Bay, as we call it the Nelson Bay experience, and they get to go on a dolphin cruise and see the dolphins swimming beside the boat, get out in the boom net and slide down, get in the water, have a good time, and then experience Nelson Bay. It's a very laid back part of the area.
During orientation we actually ran an Australian Football League clinic, so there was over 100 students came along and learnt about Aussie sport and Aussie culture. From that there was actually 60 students who won the opportunity to travel to Sydney and access some tickets to a live AFL match.
We took our new research students on a cruise of Newcastle Harbour. Newcastle Harbour is quite interesting. It's one of the largest exporting harbours for coal in the southern hemisphere. There's just constantly ships coming in and out. So the cruise was a great way for the students to see the Newcastle shore from a different perspective, and it was just a beautiful way to spend the afternoon.
It's incredibly important for the international students to feel that they're able to share their culture with the local students studying here at the University of Newcastle. So what we host annually is a week-long celebration of cultural diversity called Harmony Week, and that actually culminates in a Taste of Harmony, which is a fantastic day of multicultural food tasting and cultural exchange between the international students and the local students from Australia.
This year we've introduced the UON International Student Community Facebook group, which not only allows us to connect with students more, but also helps them connect with each other. And they've been organising a lot of trips of their own on the page, and we noticed that they were particularly excited about visiting the Stockton Sand Dunes, which is this amazing 32 kilometres of massive sand dunes right by the beach, just on the other side of Newcastle Harbour. So we jumped in and helped them organise the day and took 40 of them there, and they had an amazing time. We've seen, a lot of smiling faces over the 3-week orientation, and that makes us happy, because that's why we do what we do. We love making sure that students have the best time they possibly can here and get everything they need. And it's nice to get up in the morning and do that for a living and go home thinking, those students had a great time today. I can't think of another university that has an orientation program that's as fun as ours.